Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel for another video. I do want to apologize that I am falling so far behind on unboxing videos right now as far as work goes. So I've got another box here from AmiAmi that I need to get opened up, and I realize this is even going to put me further behind on some of the other unboxings I wanted to film from, like the gigantic figure unboxing as well. So let's get into this one quick, and I'll show you what else is inside, and I guess I'll just put them on the waiting list to bring out earlier. So back here in just a second. This one actually only has 3 items in it, and they were fairly cheap, but unfortunately, due to the size, as usual, shipping was a real bitch and actually cost more than the 3 figures combined. Go figure. Anyway, let's kind of open this up quick, and as before, we have our thank you card from AmiAmi. The what I'm assuming is the summer style version now. And get into this here. We got 2 items for Orimo and 1 more Lucky Star figure here. And these, of course, are all game prize figures as well. And I'll start with Ayase here from Orimo. This is one of the Sega prize figures, of course. Once again, one of the ones you could win in the arcades over there in Japan if you play the UFO catchers. So just kind of look over the box here quick. Unfortunately, this is one of those where you can't actually see the figure inside, I suppose. Now they have these little flaps here on the sides. I don't know if that's something to allow you to look in there, or perhaps something they designed that if the payout rate on a machine is pretty bad, the guy that takes care of the machine could like pop those open, and maybe the claws from the catcher could get in there. I wouldn't think so, but ironically that's kind of how it looks. But anyway, yeah, not much to see otherwise on the box here, but I'm gonna guess this is the stock version of the figure contained inside, and of course we'll take a look at that in another video before too long. And then let's go ahead over to this one here. So we had Ayase, now we'll move over to another Kirino. This, some type of reunion version, it says. Of course, I can't read kanji, and that's the only bit of English there is on the front here. But this is a JAMA down in the corner here. A prize figure, once again, one you could possibly win in the arcades. And once again, it has the perforated slots here on the side. Again, I don't know if that's something to perhaps increase the chances of the figure being picked up, or somebody can just pop that open and see what's inside. Another Sega prize figure though, and this one with an officially licensed sticker as well in the corner there. Sega made in Vietnam. That's different. You know, most of the prize figures and figures tend to be made in China, so very cool though. That's kind of a look at the box, and nothing special on the top or the bottom, but you know, there's our stock portrait of the figure. Give you an idea of probably what's inside there, and of course we'll take a look at that in another video. And then we've got one last prize figure here. This is a Banpresto Kujiban Ichi C version on this one from Lucky Star, and this is following the racing theme as far as the figures I've been picking up lately. Tsukasa back here, and this is one of the nicer boxes because I like the ones you can actually see in here and see what the figure is you're getting, and kind of know ahead of time how good or bad the paint job on it actually is. So that'll be a cool one to pick out later as well. Kind of let you see the information on the back of the box here, and nothing special on the top, and pretty plain on the sides other than the window, and nothing on the bottom there. But That is the C Prize Tsukasa version. Alright, before I wrap this one up, I want to get to a couple of the figures that I went ahead and just took out of the box and put together already, because in my opinion they were kind of like small fries. So as I mentioned in the gigantic unboxing video, the two Homura figures that I picked up, and the boxes had the same image on them. Well, as you can see here, there are two separate ones. We have the Devil Homura with black and silver wings on the right side, and then on the left we have Homura in her school outfit carrying a cubey, and they went to great lengths on the cubey to even put the little rings here on the ears so that they move independently. So that's very cool, and they did put quite a bit of detail into cubey as well. If I turn this here, I'm not sure, let me get to this from the side, but they did actually paint the face details on here also. So a lot of small details put into that one there. And if we come down one more shelf here, I have the two items, the Anthony and the Walpurgis Witch, I believe. The little mini Nendoroids, or Nendoroid Petites, that came in a box, an expansion kit themselves. So the one here, the Walpurgis Witch, and Anthony Pringle Poppers over on this side. And then up here is the Nendoroid Petite figure for Ariel from Ground Control to Psycho Electric Girl. I was going to try to do the whole Denpa Ona to Seishun Otoko type thing, but I don't even know if I pronounced that right there. I had to go look it up, and all of a sudden it escaped my mind. But this is kind of a neat little figure, because it actually does allow you to give her, in a way, two separate poses, because the arms will rotate. You just have to position them one way or another beside the hair. But you can either have the ball up to her cheek with the bat to the side with the hat on, or if you put the hair antennae on, notice that you can lower the baseball a little ways and raise the bat. I don't know, almost like Babe Ruth calling a home run ball. That's kind of cool. And then one last one here. This is the Haruhi Extra figure. This also done by Sega. Only this one, instead of Vietnam, is made in China, according to this. But again, another one of the Sega Game Price figures where they did leave it open to where you could see the figure inside. And again, with the perforated ends, where again I question, is that to help win the prize from a UFO catcher? Unfortunately, I don't know. I may have to try and look into that. But nice figure as well on this one. Paint job very well done. Has certainly captured Haruhi very well from the first and second seasons. The only thing that's kind of weird to me was I like the base on here, the H shape, but I question why they put the SOS logo in the back corner like that. And this is the only way I can mount the figure to the H, actually. They have two different size pegs on the feet and two different size holes, and they only fit in one direction. So I don't know, I would have liked to have seen the SOS logo up in the front instead of the rear, but otherwise, you know, overall, this one very well done, and it's another one I would love to have a chance to go to the arcade and pump some 100 yen coins in, see if I couldn't win this cheap. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap this video up. Thanks once again for tuning in, and hopefully before too long I will actually manage to find some extra free time to shoot some unboxings for all of these other figures that are beginning to back up. Because sadly there's another box arriving yet this week with a couple more items. So if I'm not careful soon, I am going to be so far behind that it may take me a week of vacation just to catch up. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you again later.